series. Today I am going to discuss in this lecture lens maker formula. Okay student, so I am going to start lens maker formula. Okay, before starting this lens maker formula student, we have to assume, so I am going to take some assumption. That assumptions are, first, lens is very thin. Point wise I am telling you the 4 assumptions. So first one is lens is very thin. Second, the point object situated at principal axis. Try to understand. First is what? Lens is very thin. Second, the point object is situated at principal axis. Third, the incident ray, refracted ray, after refracting through the lens, the refracted ray is making very small angle with principal axis. Okay, if you will not take these assumptions, you can't derive this. Okay, we'll take this assumption help in this derivation. And the fourth one is the aperture of lens is small. Okay student, so now I am drawing here a diagram. For derivation you can take the concave and convex any lens. I am taking here the convex lens. Okay student, I am assuming here the air medium, okay, no, I am assuming here the mu1, refractive index of this surrounding is mu1 and the refractive index of this lens is mu2 and here it's again mu1. Okay, you can also assume air, glass, anything. Okay, but I am taking a general case, and here we having a point object and this point object is situated at principal axis. This point, this is the point object. Okay, now ray coming from this point object, first it will refract with this first surface. Okay, what will happen? It will tilt towards the normal drawn. This is the normal drawn on this. Then after, when it will refract with this right surface, I am assuming this one is the left and this one is the right surface, it will go away from this. So here it will go away and here image will form. Okay students, by the way we are assuming this lens is very thin. Okay, so we can neglect this also, but here for explaining, now you understand how the lens is forming image. Okay student, actually this ray have to go in this direction, is it or not? We'll use this concept also, so that's why I am noting. Okay, we know the basic notation. The distance between object and the pole, we are denoting it with the u, and here it will be negative. Okay, right now I am just writing u. Okay, the distance between this image and pole with the v, and first time image is forming at this point. Look at this, if ray is going in this direction, after refracting through this left surface, this ray have to go in this direction, but because of refraction happening here on the second surface, it's tilted in this direction and go away from the normal drawn here. Okay, this one is a normal drawn, so it's going away from that, it have to go in this direction, but it's a denser medium, it's rare medium. If ray is coming from denser medium and it's going towards the denser medium, it will go away from the normal. So this phenomena is happening here. Okay, and after that finally ray is meeting at this point. This is the path. The dark line is denoting the path of propagation of light or ray coming from this object. Okay student, now we know the formula of refraction. If refraction is happening at the spherical surface, what is that formula? Mu2 by v minus mu1 by u equal to mu2 minus mu1 divided by r. I already discussed this formula. The derivation of this formula is also uploaded on our channel. You can watch from there. Okay, this is an important formula student again. Okay, now we'll use this formula for deriving the lens maker formula. Okay student, now first I am applying here refraction at left surface. Okay students, so first I am taking here, this one is the left surface and this one is the right surface. Okay student, I am assuming here this is the radius of curvature of this surface is R1 and radius of curvature of this surface is R2. Okay, we will use these concepts, that's why I am writing. Okay, now if you will apply this refraction formula at this first left surface, what we can write here? V, where image is forming? At V1 distance. So what we can write? U2 divided by V1 minus here we will take the U1 divided by U is equal to mu2, sorry, it's a mu not u, mu2 minus mu1 divided by R1. Okay student, why I am writing here mu2 minus mu1? Because this refraction is happening at this surface and light is coming from rare medium, it's going to denser medium, that's why. Otherwise what we can do? We'll switch this. Okay, now we'll apply this. I'm assuming here now second case, refraction at right surface. Okay students, if refraction phenomena is happening at this right surface, now what we can write? Look at this, image is forming where? The image, sorry, our object is in where? Here in the, our object, it's at this point it's okay, but what you can assume here, this phenomena, this refraction is happening between the denser to rare. It's here rare to denser, then we are writing like this. Now here it's happening from denser to rare. So now what we can write here? We can write like mu1 divided by V minus mu2 divided by, it's in the denser medium, that's why I am writing mu2 divided by V1 is equal to mu1 minus mu2 divided by R2. Look at this student. Okay, why I am doing this? Because here the refraction is happening between rare to denser, here it's a denser to rare. Okay students, similarly I use all the concept at just from here I written this one. Okay, again I am not writing and then after putting the value, if you will put the value of u, v, you will get the same equation. Okay student, now this one is the first equation, this one is the second equation. Simply add first and second. Add just first and second equation. What you will get? This one cancel out, this one is cancel out. What you will get? Mu1 divided by V minus mu1 divided by U. Mu1, this one is cancel out. Okay, so what we can write? Mu1 divided by V minus mu1 divided by U. Here what we can write? Here you can write, if you will take the mu1 minus mu2 is common, so mu2 minus mu1 take common, mu2 minus mu1 common, it will become with the positive sign, so 1 by R1 minus this one will opposite, here we taken the mu2 minus mu1, here it's mu1 minus mu2, it means here you have to take it with the negative sign. Okay student, this is the formula. It's the main lens maker formula. Okay students, now why this formula is called lens maker formula? Because we are using this formula for manufacturing the lens. It's a relation, lens maker formula is a relation between focal length, radius of curvature and refractive index of material or refractive index of lens. Okay student, so now how we will calculate the here? From here the value of f, look at this, if our object, here I am going to write, if our object is at infinity, then where image is forming? At the focus, we all know. Okay, so if our object is situated at infinite, the image will form at focus. So what we can write, if u equal to infinity, then what we can write, v equal to at f. We all know this. Now we'll put the value here. So what we will get, mu1 divided by f minus mu1 divided by here infinity is equal to mu2 minus mu1 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. This will be 0. If you will divide any quantity with the infinity, you will get the 0. So here what we are getting, mu1 divided by f is equal to mu2 minus mu1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. Okay student, so this is the formula for focal length. Okay, do one thing, divide this one here this side. So what you will get, 1 by f equal to mu2 by mu1 minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. It's simple student. Okay, so now from here what we got, the formula of focal length. We are getting here relation between the v, u and all. Now in 10th class, in first term where we study these things, in 10th class, so there we got a relation, this one na, 1 by v minus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. And at that time teachers told you, so in 12th class you will learn the derivation of this. This is the derivation. Okay students, now how this one you will get, look at this here. Left hand side here, oh sorry, left hand side, look at this, is this one and this one, and right hand side what we have, the same quantity. So what we can write here, the mu1 by v minus mu1 by u equal to mu1 by f. Now mu1 cancel out, what you will get, 1 by v minus 1 by u equal to 1 by f. This is the proof of your length formula. We already studied this in 10th class. Okay students, now in last lecture, in video lecture, I already discussed few questions based on this. Okay, now I am going to give you the derivation of magnification formula, okay, of lens. Note down this one. Okay students, now I am going to discuss the magnification formula. Again I am assuming here, okay, this formula is valid for the concave, convex, all type of lens. You can derive also this formula using the concave lens. I derived using the convex. You can derive using the concave also. Okay, now student, again I am taking here convex lens. This one is the f, this one is the 2f, f, and here it's a 2f. Now student, if our object is situated between, I am assuming here, if our object is situated between f and 2f, where image will form? It will pass from the focus, is it or not? We all know how to draw these ray diagrams. I already discussed, okay, this in last video lecture. Now ray coming or passing from this optical center, it will go without deviator. I taken O here, that's why I am taking here P. And where image is forming? At this point. Look at this. So if your object is placed between f and 2f, the image will form, that's beyond 2f. Now I am assuming here students, it's a height of object. This one is the height of image. Okay. We all know this notation, the distance between optical center and object, we are denoting it with the u, and the distance between image and the optical center, we are denoting it with the V. Okay, so now student, okay, I am taking here sign convention. This is the positive, this one is the negative. From where these things are coming, I already discussed in last video. This one will be negative and this one is the positive. Okay student, now this angle is equal to this angle. From 10th class or 9th class geometry we already know these things. Okay, this theta is equal to this theta. Okay, so now tell me student, here the tan theta in this triangle. In this triangle, tell me the tan theta equal to what? H naught divided by minus of u. And tan theta on this triangle, tan theta on this triangle, if you are writing, what you can write? Minus hi divided by v. And what is the magnification formula student? We all know the magnification formula is height of image divided by height of object. Why I am writing this? It means after refracting through this lens, how much this lens is magnifying the object, and how you will get? If you will divide the height of image with the height of object, then only you will get this. Okay, so now we have to calculate this one. This is our magnification formula. These two are same. This one I am assuming first, this one is second. Now if you will equate the first and second, what you will get? Height of object divided by minus of u equal to minus of height of image divided by v. This minus will cancel out. So what you will get from here? Height of image divided by height of object. If you will take this one this side, it will go this side. So here you will get the v by u. So what you can write? M, magnification formula is height of image divided by height of object equal to v by u. This is the magnification formula. Okay students, generally CBSE is asking question, there you have to apply the lens formula or lens maker formula as well as magnification formula. So you will get the question, that's the combo of lens maker formula. Using lens maker formula, you have to find the focal length of that lens, then either one thing v or u they will give you. Okay, and they can ask the magnification and anything, the distance between object and image, the distance between object and pole, anything they can ask. Okay, so you will get the hybrid question. There you have to use this 2-3 formula. Okay student, I suppose you all understand. In next video I will discuss the few good question based on this lens maker formula. Okay students, have a good time. Bye.